Welcome everyone. So we're discussing the chapter three-dimensional geometry and we already completed up to the equation of plane. That is, we already know about the different forms of equation of plane, its vector form, its Cartesian form, normal form, intercept form. So there are some forms and their vector and Cartesian representations also. So today we will solve the problems from the exercise 11.3 from your NCERT book about the equation of the plane. Okay, so here is the first question number 1. So here we will solve the question number 1a and 1b in the class, and the c and d will be your homework. Okay, so let us talk about the normal form of the plane. That is, if any form in the equation of the plane is given ax plus by plus c plus d equals to 0, then its normal form we can easily establish the normal form. In the previous class we already talk about the normal form. So what do we have to do? We have to just divide the whole equation by root over a square plus b square plus c square, and take this d into your right hand side, that is minus d upon root over a square plus b square plus c square, and this thing can be written as lx plus my plus nz equals to p, where l, m, n are the direction cosines of the normal to the given plane and the p is the distance from the origin. So if we compare this equation and the given equation and the formula, so here you can establish that is z equals to 2 is the given equation. So here a is 0, b is 0 and c is equals to 1. So the direction cosine definitely divide the coefficients, that is 0 upon root over 0 square plus 0 square plus 1 square, that is 1. So we need to divide the 0 upon 1, 0 upon 1 and 1 upon 1. Now, so the direction cosines are 0, 0, 1. Now we will talk about the distance from the origin. So this is 2 upon root over 0 square plus 0 square plus 1 square, that is 1. That is 2 upon 1 is 2 units. So here is the distance from the origin, 2 units, and the direction cosine of the given plane z equals to 2. Our direction cosine of the normal to the plane is 0, 0 and 1. Now let us talk about question number B. We already know the formula, that is, if any equation is given in the form ax plus by plus cz plus d equals to 0, then how to convert this equation into the normal form. So first of all, convert the equation into the normal form and then find L, M, N and P, which is the distance from the origin. Okay, so look at the equation equation of the plane from question number B, that is x plus y plus z equals to 1. Okay, so that means if we compare the given equation and the formula, so a is equals to 1, b is equals to 1, c is equals to 1. So we need to divide the whole equation upon divide the whole equation by root over 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square, that is divide the equation by root 3. So dividing this, we will get this 1 upon root 3 into x, 1 upon root 3 into y, 1 upon root 3 into z equals to 1 upon root 3. So the direction cosines of the normal to the plane are 1 upon root 3, 1 upon root 3 and 1 upon root 3. And the distance from the origin is, look at the p here, p is 1 upon root 3. So the distance is 1 upon root 3 units. Here is the question number B, and C and D are your homework. Okay, so moving to the next question number 2. Find the vector equation of the plane which is at a distance of 7 units from the origin and normal to the vector 3i cap plus 5j cap plus 6k cap. Now what we have as a formula, that is the vector equation of the plane normal to a unit vector in cap and distance from the origin is d, then the equation can be written as vector r dot product with in cap equals to d. Okay, so here we have the normal to the vector this. So first of all we need to find the unit vector. So if we take the normal to the vector n vector, so we can easily find the unit vector along it. So first of all, find the unit vector and take any arbitrary point x, y, x, y, z on the plane, and the position vector of the point can be written as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Then the equation of the plane can be written as r vector dot product with n cap, that is 3 by root 70 I cap plus 5 by root 70 j cap minus 6 by root 70 k cap equals to d, which is equals to 7. Okay, so this is the vector equation of the plane. Now if the question is about to find the Cartesian equation, just write the vector r form in the form of xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap and just find the dot product. This is the Cartesian equation of the plane. So this is your homework also, to find the Cartesian equation of the plane. Okay, now move to the next question, question number 3. So in the class we will solve the question number A and question number C, and question number B is your homework. Okay. Here you need to find the Cartesian equation of the plane where the vector equation of the planes are given. So here we are taking the arbitrary point on the plane x, y, z. Then the position vector of the plane is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Okay. So any arbitrary point on the plane. So in the place of r vector, we can write xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So what is the equation is given? Vector r dot product with I cap plus j cap minus k cap equals to 2. So in the place of r, write down the vector r and let us find the dot product, that is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equals to 2. So that means x into 1 x, y into 1 y, and z into minus 1, that is minus z equals to 2. So here is the equation of the plane, that is the Cartesian equation of the plane is x plus y minus z equals to 2. Okay, understood? Now moving to the next question, question number C. Look at the question number C. R dot product with vector is given equals to 15. Okay, so in the same manner, take any point on the plane whose position vector is given by xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap and just put the value of vector r into the given equation and find their dot product, and this is your Cartesian equation. So x into s minus 2t, that means s minus 2t into x, 3 minus t into y, and 2s plus t into z equals to 15. And add them, then equals to 15. So this is the Cartesian equation, s minus 2t into x plus 3 minus t into y plus 2s plus t into z equals to 15. This is the Cartesian equation of the given vector form of the plane. So next, moving to the next question, question number 4. So here you need to find the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin. Okay, so we know the normal form, that is Lx plus my plus nz equals to p. So if the normal form is given, then p is what? P is the distance from the origin to the plane, right? So the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin is given by LD, m into d, n into d. So this is the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular. So in that case, first find the normal form of the equation given. So if we talk about question number A, that is 2x plus 3y plus 4z equals to 12 or minus 12 equals to 0, anything you can write. Now let us find its normal form, that is dividing the whole equation by root over 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. Okay, that is 2 2 is a 4, 3 3 is a 9, and 4 4 is a 16, that is total is root 29. So 2 by root 29 into x plus 3 by root 29 into x plus 4 by 29 root 29 into z equals to 12 by root 29. Now, so this is the direction cosine. So you can easily find the value of L, M, N and D. So the coordinate of the foot of the perpendicular is given by 2 into 12, 24 upon 29, 3 into 12, 36 by 29, no 4 into 12, 48 by 29. So this is the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, now question number B, C and D are your homework. Okay, these three questions are homework. Next, question number 5. So what is question number 5? Find the vector equation and the Cartesian equation of the plane which passes through the point and normal to a plane. So look at here, one point is given and equation of a normal to the plane is I cap plus j cap minus k cap. Okay. So now we know that the vector equation of the plane passing through a point having position vector A and normal to another vector, that is vector n, then we can write the equation of the plane is r vector minus a vector dot product with n vector equals to 0. Okay, so here you can write the position vector for the point. If we take question number A, so the point is 1 comma 0 comma minus 2. So the position vector of the point is given by I cap minus 2 k cap, or you can write I cap plus 0 into j cap minus 2 k cap, and it is normal to another vector vector n, which is I cap plus j cap minus k cap. Okay, now vector r is position vector of any arbitrary point p on the plane, and the position vector can be written as xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. Okay, I'm not mentioning this in the answer, but you can mention this also. So the vector equation is r vector r minus vector a. So vector r minus of I cap and minus minus plus to k cap dot product with vector n, which is I cap plus j cap minus k cap equals to 0. Okay, now just put the value of vector r and you can easily find the Cartesian equation of the plane. So putting the value of r, that is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap minus I cap plus 2k cap and dot product with the vector n. Now if we find the dot product, so it will be x minus 1 into 1 plus y into 1 minus 1 into z plus 2. Okay, so x minus 1 plus y minus z minus bracket of z plus 2 equals to 0. So ultimately x plus y minus z equals to 3 or minus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so this is the equation of the plane passing through this point 1 comma 0 comma minus 2, and normal to the plane is normal to the plane I cap plus j cap minus k cap. Okay, so question number 5b is your homework. Same question, same type of question is given. The point is here 1 comma 4 comma 6 and normal to another plane, which is I cap minus 2 j cap plus k cap. Okay, same formula, same process. You need to find the answer. It's your homework. Now moving to the next question, question number 6. Find the equation of the plane passing through these 3 points. Now you have the 3-point formula. If any plane is passing through 3 points, that is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2 and x3, y3, z3, definitely not collinear points. If they are collinear, then the determinant will be 0, and this determinant equals to 0 is the equation of the plane. Okay. Now, first of all, we need to check the plane, the given points are collinear or not. If they are collinear, that means from these 3 points, you can draw infinite number of planes, or you can find the equation of infinite number of planes. But if they are not collinear, then you can find unique equation passing through the plane. So here the points are 1, 1, minus 1, 6, 4, minus 5, minus 4, minus 2, 3. So these 3 points are given. Let us find their determinant value first. Okay, now just subtract R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R1. Now take common minus from the third row. You will find the second and the third row are same. So we can write the determinant value is 0. Since the determinant value of this 3 point are 0, is 0, this 3 point determinant is 0. That means the points are collinear. So you can draw infinite number of planes passing through 3 points. Okay, question number B, 6B is your homework. The points are 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, minus 2, 2, minus 1. These 3 points are given. Find their determinant first. If this is non-zero, then find the equation of the plane. Okay, this is the formula. So by this formula, you need to find the equation of the plane. Okay, now moving to the next question, question number 7. Find the intercept cut off by the plane 2x plus y minus z equals to 5. But for that, you need to know the intercept form. Now, what is intercept form? The equation of the plane where the intercept of x with x-axis, y-axis and z-axis are a, b, c. Then x upon a plus y upon b plus z upon c equals to 1 is the intercept form of the plane. Right? Now look at the equation given. 2x plus y minus z equals to 5. Okay. Now if we divide the whole equation by 5, so what we will get? 2x by 5 plus y by 5 minus z by 5 equals to 1. Okay. Now just try to form this intercept form, that is the general form, x by a plus y by b plus z by c equals to 1. So x upon 5 by 2 plus y upon 5 plus z upon minus 5 equals to 1. Right? So the intercepts are, with the x-axis is 5 by 2, with y-axis it is 5, and with z-axis it is minus 5. Clear? So if any equation are given, now you know how to convert the equation into the intercept form. Okay. Now moving to the next question, question number 8. Find the equation of the plane with intercept 3 on the y-axis, that is the plane intersecting the y-axis at a point 0, 3, 0 and parallel to the ZOX plane. ZOX plane means XZ plane. So you know that the equation of this XZ plane is y equals to 0 and equation of the plane parallel to it is y equals to constant. Now since the plane is passing through the point 0, 3, 0, so it will satisfy the equation, and if it will satisfy the equation, we can find the value of a is equals to 3. That is, the equation of the plane is y equals to 3. Okay. This is the equation of the plane. So today, up to this portion, that is up to question number 8, and in the next class we will talk about the angle between planes and we will solve some problems from the book about the angles between two planes. Okay, till then practice your previous lesson. Okay, thank you.